Everything's shit.
Are you recording?
Honestly, I think I'm
recording?
gonna jump.
Yeah, you know what, bro? Everything is shit. Let's talk about it. Well, let's talk about even if you wanted to go to the movies today, mate.
Oh,
You're
jeez.
paying $50, mate, if you want some popcorn and a movie ticket. What are we talking about? Let's talk about the cost
I've
of
stopped
living.
going to the movies.
Oh,
I think the last one
that
actually...
is the saddest thing I've ever heard. What really stuns me every time is the fucking price of popcorn, mate. I mean, obviously everyone knows that you shouldn't be buying, your snacks from the cinema. But like,
Yep.
mate, you might
But
as
if
well.
you were to.
It's the same price
Yeah.
nowadays, dude. You just sent me a video of like this dude at the local Woolies.
Casual, common man, just really showing a light on how much some of the groceries are around Australia, and in particular a grocery store called Woolworths. They just skyrocketed. I think Australia, in a nutshell, in terms of the groceries and food, it's just way too much.
Like, yeah, fuck me. Like, how is the average person supposed to sort of do that, pay for fucking rent, because you're not fucking owning a home?
Well, yeah. How
you
can
know?
you be doing that if you can't even afford popcorn?
Yeah, what the fuck, mate? What's going on? Is life really worth living if you can't even go to the movies, enjoy yourself? What's going on, dude?
So how much on, like a guess, how much is the popcorn over there?
So you're going with your missus. It's 2 drinks and maybe just a snack, Maltesers and a popcorn, mate. How much do you reckon that costs?
It's popcorn, Maltesers.
Popcorn, large popcorn, Maltesers.
Right.
And 2, I believe, small drinks.
It's got to be well over $50, surely.
It's actually 45, mate. So you're
Oh,
out of
but
touch
still.
with the common man. That's fucked. That is.
No, 45,
That's
50.
$50. That's the same thing. Yeah. You see that, and you see $50. Same
That's
thing.
ridiculous. That is...
This is on top
Plus
of
the tickets.
the $27
Yeah.
ticket. That's $100 right there, mate.
That's ridiculous. That's why, last time I was at the cinema, like, there was no one there.
There you
That's
go.
exactly a reason why. Yeah, I think we found the answer there.
Well, yeah, at this point, I'm just like, you know what? The fiance doesn't eat anything. I'll eat.
No.
So,
Yep. Yep.
it's not enough for 2.
So all this, like, inflation in prices and groceries, housing, your electricity, all that stuff,
Oh, mate.
it's all happening, but what we found in Australia is everyone's complaining. Well, so they should. They've gone so quick that it's even quicker than the income that people are making now. So you can't
100%.
actually keep up with the inflation of all this stuff with your current income, because the income hasn't gone up.
That's right. The real wages have not been sort of commensurate with the rate of inflation. So it's just like
100%.
you're by the numbers.
So everyone's just conservative. Everyone's just waiting for the movie to come out a couple months later.
That's right. They're already paying for like one of the streaming services at home. Like, why would you double dip and like go to the movies as well when you can just watch it on the same thing?
Yeah. But I guess that's where the the cycle comes in, where
It's an endless cycle.
it's too shit to go to the movies because it's too expensive. You're stuck at home watching garbage entertainment, playing garbage games.
That's right. You just
that are
expensive. You don't even want to
expensive.
go outside. Yeah.
And then, you know what? You go, yeah, I'm done. I'm done trying to watch all these shit movies. I'm done playing all these shit games. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go to the movies. I'm going to go outside and go to the movies. And then you watch something shit and it's expensive. And then the cycle just goes right around again.
That's exactly right. And then when you're stuck in this loop, what do you look to? You look to the past, mate. Define nostalgia.
Exactly.
It's the longing for a moment in the past, a wistful affection, It's
Yep,
really sad.
that's exactly it.
It's like you want something that you cannot have, and it's to go fucking back in time, and
Yep.
it's pretty insane.
And so I
It
guess,
is objectively worse these days.
yeah, no, it is. Well, statistically too.
Yeah. By the numbers, it's worse. By
Yeah.
the games, it's 100% worse. Like, when's the last time a
And
Call of Duty got like a positive, like overall, like critically acclaimed review? Even though reviews aren't anything to go by because they're shitters
yeah,
too.
true. Yeah.
It's like these games used to be really good.
What was the last good COD from your nostalgic experience? Now, it doesn't have to be like everyone's favorite, but your last favorite. What?
My last favorite one that I spent like well over 1,000 hours into was Black Ops 3, released in 2015. You know, like 2015, 2016, that 2017 even maybe. That's when it all went to shit, mate. Like the whole world sort of thing. Like that's when it starts of the downfall, the looks to nostalgia. So Black Ops 3 was the sort of last bastion of that era, in my opinion.
See, for me, I think I kind of enjoyed some of the CODs after Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
me
Black
too.
Ops 4 in a way.
Yeah, I like Black Ops 4.
I thought that was quite, it was quite creative, quite vibrant. I love the sniping in it. I just love the game. The actual guns were all kind of balanced. I thought the COD was a fairly good. It was a good balance overall, like with the operators and with the guns and everything like that. I don't know. I thought it was a good one, but I did like World War Two. Not many people like that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I thought it was, the start was definitely not the best, but after those updates, like halfway or towards the end, jeez, I thought it was alright.
Oh wow.
Got around it.
I never actually sat through the entire year for World War II, so can't
I
comment on what it became, but that's good to hear, mate.
But yeah, I don't know, part of me just thinks, like, just after those kind of era, like, yeah, I think it was around like 2017, 16, I don't know when those CODs came out, but around, just after that, it just went downhill, I think.
Yeah, that's where everything.
Or was it us just growing out of it?
It's partly that, but like, it's also not. It's just objectively. Obviously, you can't be really sort of 100% objective, but like you can look at the sort of world around you, the culture where it's moving.
Yeah.
Everyone's into nostalgia. There's a reason for that, you know. The culture itself leaning that way is an indicator of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you say like your most memorable COD, is that that's your favourite COD as well? Black Ops 3?
That is my favourite COD as well. Yep.
So mine was Modern Warfare 3. Like,
oh, what a game!
When did that come out?
That was 2011.
Yeah, it was the year before. Hey.
Yeah. Then Black Ops 2
BO2.
Yeah. Black Ops 2 was 2012. Yep.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3. That was my favourite.
What a game! The ACR. Oh,
mate, sniping on Resistance. Oh.
Tango sucker. You know. It's just like there's no effort put into the voice lines now. Now they just pay Snoop Dogg to come in and fucking announce for you. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, that was in Ghost, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, it didn't need to be over the top, hey, those CODs, thinking back on them.
They had the sauce, mate. They just had to...
You know, your actual characters weren't fluoro and, you know, having pony camo guns or anything like that. You're all the same character, weren't you, back then?
Yeah, they didn't monetize the bloody skins. Exactly.
Yeah. You were just like a Somalian pirate in, what was it, Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah. Justice for the Somalis.
I'm really just an Ari. Remember when they were yelling that?
That's right.
Granada!
Tango sucker. You know, it's just fantastic.
Just nostalgic.
God.
Yeah.
When
Just
you're
the
nostalgic
nostalgia,
for the
hey.
voice lines in a fucking Call of Duty, that's when you know it's bad, dude. Like, what's going on?
100%. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
on to our last sort of prompt here. What is your personal shining example of why everything sucks? Like, you could say, like a franchise, like you can see it in real time go downhill. Or you could say, like, um, I don't know, like a TV series or something that just like got beat to death, or a video game
It's a good
series.
question. I mean, look, in terms of like games, I don't really play games that much. Like I'm more of a
You are the
online.
common man. The average person, did you know this, buys only 2.3 games a year or something like that.
Yeah,
That is
that's
you.
definitely me. If anything, if that, I'm a simple man. I'm a simple common man. I'll play COD because COD multiplayer, or multiplayer games. It's in general. Only because after work I can just get in, play a couple games, and that's it. Finish. I'm not really a campaign player where I'll play a story mode because they're just too long and I can't really just don't have the time just to really crack down and get invested too much into those games. But so yeah, in terms of your question about that for games, I can probably just say like, you know, what we've just talked about. It's just got to be COD in general. Just each year it just gets disappointing, and then you kind of contemplate whether to buy the next one because it's been absolutely just, I don't know, just
Just
a
been
rocky
reamed
experience.
every year, dude. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And dude, and it shows in the numbers, mate. You are not alone. Like Black Ops 7 is the worst selling piece of shit that they've ever put out. And it's
Yeah,
absolutely ridiculous. And to
yeah,
think that they will just keep doing this it's a saddening thought.
yeah, yeah, 100%. I don't know, like, and in terms of like movies or shows, I'm really, I used to be really into my shows and stuff a couple years ago. Now I'm really off them. I don't really commit to them because obviously sometimes, yeah, it is a commitment thing, but I think the last show I watched where it was really good and then just dropped off like terribly, it was probably Suits.
Oh, fucking Suits, mate.
Yeah, that's the last one I watched with my fiance, because she hadn't seen it. I'd seen it before, but this was like a couple years ago, but I just remember watching it over and just going, oh my gosh, they've really dropped off the last couple seasons.
Well, that's sad to see, mate.
Well, there's other ones like, you know, your Game of Thrones and stuff where the ending's just, oh, you know, everyone knows about that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
that's the ones I can think of. What about you?
Well, for me, a great shining example of what's fucking wrong with the world is it's probably the Transformers film series, mate.
How dare you?
Mate, it's true. We used
How
to have it
dare
so
you?
good with Michael Bay, and now, you know, everyone's complaining. Oh, all he did was have cool explosions, and you know, attractive girls, and you know, and cool robots with insanely good CGI that he took time on, and they still hold up today. And now where are we? Look, what's going on? It's just a sad state of affairs where we're left with fucking shit like Rise of the Beasts, whatever the fuck that movie was. What the hell was that?
So,
And Bumblebee, that sucked. Bumblebee just got his ass handed to him the entire time.
so if anyone knows, Prime Maz, myself, I'm a big Transformers fan. So, I just,
Fucking loser, dude.
I've grown up loving it, and you know what? I just appreciate anything that's Transformers. So,
You
like, even if
fucking
they've
sell
dished
out.
out an absolute piece of garbage that transforms into a robot, like a trash can, literally, on screen it transforms into a robot, I'll still appreciate that.
Wow.
Um,
You know what? They are making a bit of a comeback, you know, back to roots with
yeah,
Transformers 1, dude. That was great.
yeah. Transformers 1 was definitely a spectacle. At the cinema, I watched that.
Yeah,
So,
with me.
was it with you? Yeah, it was.
What's
I'm joking, I remember. It was with our fiancés.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, really milking that bloody
Yeah.
word,
How
eh?
many times have you
Nostalgia
fucking
and
said that?
fiancé.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck that,
me.
mate. It's like, it's really funny because the nostalgia's supposed to be like, you know, 20, 30 years back. But like, we have nostalgia for 10 years ago, you know? It's really sad.
You know what's ironic about that? They were the kind of the best times of our lives. There's nostalgic feel of that
Oh, 100%.
before we had fiancés.
Is that generic advice to the common man? What are you trying to say here, Max?
just saying, yeah. Just yeah, putting it out there. We're not saying anything. It's just an observation.
There you go, mate.
Mm.
Alright, well,
But yeah, I can see where you're coming from. The with the progression of the Transformers, the CGI, back then in the Bay films, yeah, it's definitely reversed. It's definitely gone backwards. The
yeah, it's
last couple of
because they weren't
Transformers, live
producing,
action
you know, like,
ones,
yeah, exactly. It's because
with
they took
half the
their
budget or
time.
something.
Yeah, they're not rushing all the CGI artists like the Marvel slop that comes out. And
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's another one, eh?
yeah, you know, it's just really, yeah, dude, there's countless examples. And I think that's something we're going to cover throughout the channel because you deserve some nostalgia bait, audience. Because things
Well,
were simply better.
yeah, 100%. I think if you've made it through this whole video, thank you. But also pop down a comment, see what nostalgic feels, if anything resonated with you, listening and watching this video. Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
That's it. Catch you all next time.
Laters.